Virgo, hi, this is your September reading and what to expect. Your energy came up as the Six of Cups in the middle of your spread. With the Six of Cups in the middle in the reverse, this tells me that there's still a sense of you possibly living in the past and like whatever connection or career or passion project you're working on, it's not it lacks playfulness, right? It's not moving forward, and there's a part of you that wants to leave home, but you repress it. So I think in September you're going to realize that a lot of your overwhelming stress is stemming from the lack of passion, and you're having high expectations possibly on yourself. Maybe you have so many demands on you at the same time. You have the weight of the world on your shoulders. So in September, Virgo, I feel like you're gonna have to work on grounding, because with the Six of Cups here in the middle of the spread, it's like you're not able to shake off the confusion. And with this, it could be, you're escaping. It could be a mistaken sense that what you're wishing is just a fantasy, and that's not true. Maybe like you're good at playing pretend, but then you're so earthy that you don't see this as something that could move forward and go places, right? But this shifts as your energy in September switches to King of Swords. So that's more logical, that's more disciplined, that's more truthful, and articulating yourself with authority, with mental clarity. And you're going to start to work on any recovery from any financial losses, and you're starting to accept that, I have a good reputation, I have great credit, I can do this. Like, you're going to start to choose the right path for yourself, and you're going to move forward, and you're going to dedicate yourself without making any impulsive moves. That is with the Knight of Wands in the reverse, right? So your frustration, you're kind of going to tone it down a little bit, and you're gonna you're gonna develop what it takes, because you're growing spiritually, and what happens is your energy field becomes more substantial, and your power increases, and so does your ability to do good increases on the planet. So your positive words, your thoughts, your energy, what you emit out there comes right back to you. So don't be afraid of your power, because you'll be working for the light. So 3:13 on the clock, as I said that. So Virgo, this could be very specific for someone where you feel like you're so magical, but you are fearing the shadow side, where what will people think if I read tarot? What will people think if I'm to be a dancer, and all these judgments on yourself, and like you're focusing on these things that you're thinking, this is just my escape, this is just my play. But no, you are given these talents for a reason, and spirit will lead the way. You will, once you develop and increase your spiritual connection, you're going to be tuned in to the point where you're going to nurture it. It has to be a daily thing. And if you need support with that, I'm happy to support you. But you're going to rely on this connection with the divine unconditionally. And it requires a little bit of isolation sometimes to tune into that, right? It's going to release the barrier between your heart and mind, so that you can allow the unconditional love and voice of spirit to come through you and help you soothe through this time, because, this cycle's done. Things are not going to move forward in the way that they've been going, because you're being called. There's a higher will at work here, Virgo. Excited.